Our planet is full of wonders, places so surreal they seem to belong to another world. From blazing deserts to rainbow mountains, from frozen peaks to glowing lakes, nature reveals her endless imagination. Join this journey across 15 of Earth's most unique natural wonders and discover the breathtaking beauty that reminds us how extraordinary our world truly is. Deep in the heart of the Canadian Rockies lies Banff National Park, a breathtaking realm of towering mountains, turquoise lakes, and whispering forests. Here, nature unfolds in perfect harmony. Glaciers sparkle under the morning sun, waterfalls tumble through ancient valleys, and herds of elk wander across misty meadows. Lake Louise glows like a jewel of pure blue, reflecting the sky and the snow-dusted peaks that guard it. Every season brings a new story, from wildflower summers to silent winters of shimmering frost. Banff isn't just a destination, it's a feeling of awe, peace, and the quiet reminder of how beautiful our planet truly is. Rising like a colossal stone fortress from the misty jungles of South America, Mount Roraima is one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, a true lost world, suspended between heaven and earth. Its flat summit stretches for miles, encircled by sheer cliffs that rise more than 400 meters straight up, forever wrapped in clouds. Waterfalls tumble from its edges like silver ribbons and disappearing into the rainforest below. On the plateau, strange rock formations, rare plants, and crystal pools create an ecosystem unlike anywhere else on the planet. To the indigenous Piman people, Roraima is sacred, the mother of all waters, where gods once dwelled. Standing before it, you feel time dissolve, as if you're gazing at the Earth's memory itself. Halong Bay is a place where legend and landscape intertwine, a mystical seascape of emerald waters and towering limestone pillars rising from the depths like ancient guardians. Scattered across the bay are nearly 2,000 islands, draped in lush greenery and shrouded in mist that drifts like breath from the sea itself. According to Vietnamese legend, dragons descended from the heavens to protect the land, carving these formations with their mighty tails, and Halong means descending dragon. At dawn, the bay awakens in silver light. At dusk, it fades into tranquil shades of jade. Sailing through its quiet waters feels like drifting through a dream, one whispered by time, shaped by wind and water. High in the Peruvian Andes, where the air is thin and the sky feels close enough to touch, rises Vinicunca, the legendary Rainbow Mountain. Its slopes ripple with surreal bands of red, gold, turquoise, and violet, each color born from ancient minerals and centuries of geological magic. For the local Quechua people, this mountain is sacred, a living spirit that guards the heart of the Andes. The journey to reach it is a test of endurance and wonder, winding through icy peaks, grazing llamas, and endless horizons. And when you finally stand before it, the silence, the colors, and the sheer majesty of nature take your breath away. Vinicunca is not just a mountain, it's a miracle painted by the earth itself. Ancient and hauntingly beautiful, The Namib Desert is one of the oldest deserts on Earth, a realm where time seems to stand still. Its vast red dunes rise, like waves frozen in motion, sculpted by winds that have blown for millions of years. At sunrise, the sand glows in deep shades of gold and crimson, casting long shadows across the endless horizon. Amid this silence, life persists. Oryxes, geckos, and desert plants have mastered the art of survival under the blazing sun. In places like Deadfly, ghostly trees stand rooted in cracked white clay, reminders of a vanished river. The Namib is more than a desert. It's a living painting of resilience, solitude, and eternal beauty. Hidden deep within the volcanic highlands of East Java lies Kawah Ijen, one of the most surreal and mesmerizing places on Earth. At its heart burns a lake of vivid turquoise acid, cradled by steep crater walls that glow eerily under the moonlight. But what truly makes Kawah Ijen legendary are its blue flames, streams of burning sulfur that ignite in the night, turning the darkness into a ghostly, electric spectacle. As dawn approaches, miners carrying baskets of bright yellow sulfur emerge from the smoky abyss, silhouettes against the rising sun. The air smells of minerals and fire, the earth hums with quiet danger, yet beauty reigns supreme. Kawah Ijen is a reminder that even in the most hostile places, nature creates its own kind of magic. Soaring above the wild expanse of Patagonia, Mount Fitzroy stands like a jagged crown of granite, fierce, majestic, and untamed. Its sharp peaks rise abruptly from sweeping plains and turquoise glacial lakes, often shrouded in drifting clouds that catch the first and last light of day. To the Tehuelche people, this mountain was sacred, its summit believed to touch the realm of the gods. Climbers and dreamers from around the world come here, drawn by both its challenge and its beauty. At sunrise, Fitzroy blazes in hues of orange and rose, reflecting across the still waters below. A moment so pure it silences the soul. In this corner of the world, where wind, ice, and rock meet, nature reminds us of her wild perfection. Where the borders of Argentina and Brazil meet, nature unveils one of its grandest masterpieces, the Iguazu Falls. Stretching for nearly 3 kilometers, this immense curtain of water thunders through the tropical rainforest, sending mist into the sky like clouds born of the earth itself. Over 270 cascades blend into a breathtaking symphony of sound and motion, while rainbows dance in the sunlight above the roaring depths. The heart of it all, the Devil's Throat, plunges with such force that even the air seems to tremble. Surrounded by lush jungle alive with toucans and butterflies, Iguazu is not just a waterfall, but a living heartbeat of nature, wild, eternal, and utterly magnificent. Deep in Ethiopia's Danakil Depression, one of the hottest and most alien places on Earth, lies Dallol, a landscape that seems born from another planet. Here, the ground boils with vivid colors. Neon greens, fiery oranges, and sulfuric yellows swirl together in steaming pools and salt-crusted terraces. Geysers hiss, acid springs bubble, and the air carries the sharp scent of minerals rising from the Earth's core. It is a land of extremes, blistering heat, poisonous gases, and beauty too strange to seem real. Scientists call it one of the most inhospitable environments on the planet, yet it captivates the imagination with its unearthly glow. Dallol is the Earth exposed, raw, living, and endlessly mysterious. Rising from the misty plains of East Java, Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park is a land where fire and sky meet in a breathtaking dance. At dawn, the first rays of sunlight ignite a sea of volcanic peaks. Mount Bromo smoldering gently beside the mighty Semeru, Indonesia's highest active volcano. The air trembles with mystery as clouds swirl through the vast Tengger caldera, painting an otherworldly landscape that feels almost alive. The whisper of ancient spirits lingers in the wind, carried across the sea of sand, where pilgrims come to honor the sacred mountain. Here, creation and destruction coexist, a living reminder of Earth's raw power and timeless beauty. Deep within the lush jungles of Venezuela's Canaima National Park, Angel Falls plunges from the edge of a towering plateau, the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall. From nearly a kilometer above the rainforest, the water leaps into the void, transforming into mist long before it reaches the ground below. The sound of the fall echoes through the Emerald Valley, a hymn to nature's power and grace. Shrouded in clouds and mystery, the Tipui cliffs surrounding it seem like fragments of a forgotten world, ancient, silent, eternal. Named after the pilot Jimmy Angel, who first flew over it, the falls remain a symbol of pure wilderness, untamed, remote, and breathtakingly beautiful. Standing before it, one can feel the heartbeat of the earth itself. In the heart of southwestern Turkey lies Pamukkale, a natural wonder so pure and luminous, it seems sculpted from snow. Its name means cotton castle, and from afar, the cascading white terraces truly resemble a fortress woven from clouds. Formed by mineral-rich thermal springs, each terrace holds pools of warm, turquoise water that glisten under the sunlight like liquid glass. For thousands of years, travelers have come here to bathe in these healing waters, just as the ancient Romans once did in the nearby city of Hierapolis. As the sun sets, Pamukkale glows in soft hues of pink and gold, creating a dreamlike landscape where earth and sky melt into one. It's a place of calm, timeless beauty, a sanctuary shaped by water, stone, and light. In the heart of Utah's high desert, Bryce Canyon unfolds like a natural cathedral, a vast amphitheater sculpted by wind, water, and time. Rising from the canyon floor are the Hoodoos, tall, slender spires of red and orange rock that glow like embers beneath the sun. Each one seems alive, shaped into fantastic forms by millennia of erosion, some like sentinels, others like frozen flames reaching for the sky. When dawn breaks, the canyon ignites in shades of gold and crimson, while the crisp mountain air carries a sacred stillness. To walk among the Hoodoos is to wander through a stone forest, a place where the earth tells its story in color, shadow, and silence. Hidden along Brazil's northern coast, Lençóis Maranhenses is a surreal dreamscape where white sand dunes stretch endlessly beneath the sun, and between them, clear blue lagoons shimmer like scattered gems. During the rainy season, rainwater gathers in the hollows of the dunes, creating thousands of natural pools that reflect the sky in dazzling shades of turquoise. The name Lençóis means bed sheets in Portuguese and from above. The landscape truly looks like waves of fabric gently folded by the wind. Silence reigns here, broken only by the whisper of sand and the soft splash of water. It's a place that feels both otherworldly and peaceful, nature's delicate balance between desert and oasis. In the heart of Yellowstone National Park lies a vision so vivid it seems painted by the hand of a dream, the Grand Prismatic Spring. This vast hot spring, larger than a football field, radiates in rings of fiery orange, golden yellow, and deep sapphire blue. The colors are born from heat-loving microorganisms, each thriving in its perfect temperature zone, creating a living rainbow that shimmers through rising mist. From above, the scene feels almost unreal, a breathing kaleidoscope surrounded by the stillness of pine forests and steaming earth. The air is thick with the scent of minerals and the pulse of geothermal energy from deep below. Grand Prismatic Spring is not just a natural wonder. It's a reminder that life and color can bloom even in the planet's most extreme places. These wonders remind us of one simple truth: our planet is alive, fragile, and endlessly beautiful. Every mountain, every wave, every grain of sand tells the story of time itself. Let's protect this beauty so that future generations can stand in awe, just as we do today. Thank you for watching, and never stop exploring the wonders of our world.